here is a elf meta deck. Here's what you should be aiming for. Who do we not want? That's the problem when I have these new cards. It's like, I don't know which things I really want. Like, I don't really want her till the end. Or do I? I don't know. He, we like. Maybe not two of these guys. Heist, we like. And... yeah, maybe not you. But that's two Waylays now. I go first. So we're going to start, as we did last time, with an Angus. Well, because we don't have scenario. I mean, I could go looking for scenario. But I don't think we need to. This will be a setup turn.
That's what they call me.
And is this going to be Ogroids? Because Ogroid. And if I had my archers, then I would be killing those two right now. Instead, we're going to heist. It was hard to create a deck without adding just the busted ones. So my deck without Alyssa, it has this one trap, so everything else is literally your deck. Yeah, I mean, you also had another card, which was good. It was the neutral card. I can't remember what that was, though. We don't have any Purify, do we? No. Well, we're just going to play this once then, aren't we?
Round up the prisoners.
What other things are good to play multiple times? This thing's good to play multiple times? I mean, so is Venusiel, but... for now, maybe, whilst we only have... those things, let's... because I can... 1, 2? It's probably better to do that now, then. So they're just playing this thing again. Maxi, good card. I would have lose even one of this Waylays end up in my hand. Possibly, yeah. Because then you would have done less damage and had one fewer dead eyes. So, yeah, I mean, it's not the worst deck that we have. Maybe, you know, maybe it's not the best deck. Maybe we need to go back to our Thrive deck. I say it like I don't play it as well. But what am I doing right now? Play the boy. The boy. From an arrow. Which boy? Vanadine? This guy? I'm assuming you mean that guy. If you don't, well then this is a terrible mistake.
Dwan will not be heard.
I'm trying to think now which other boy you mean. Or you could have meant the Sapper boy. Maybe you meant Sapper boy. It's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to play... what have they been doing? Boost self if you have might. Well, they do have might. Can't lock it. Can't kill it. So I guess I could just bring out Swordmaster. Doesn't really help. Or this guy. Let's first replay. And we need to win and need to play 2 ways to return with Alyssa. Okay. So do we attack this thing then? Because we want it to stop going up. At some point I need to play this thing. Maybe I should have played it just then. Because I guess an Ogroid deck doesn't have a Geralt in it or something. don't know if they have much control. Pretty much do your own thing, isn't it? Next turn, stop it, you needed to damage a 10-point ogre. Oh. Or that. But then they would have just started again, I guess. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to play Waylay and we're going to use the bowman to kill it. And then we'll use Alyssa. I think that's the way to do it.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
You're dead already.
Smart. Okay. I'm glad you agree. And then just because we have it, we might as well use it. Summon the highest power unit again. They've used Crumb. Do we need to win this? If they've used Crumb? My highest power is not very high. And it has resilience. I mean, we could definitely... I wonder if they're probably going to pass now, aren't they? I mean, so we do this. Full leader on Alyssa. Yeah, okay. But we first do a leader.
You do not deserve.
Or not full, just to be ahead.
Aaron has shown us the way. Accursed racists.
Okay, we're not ahead, but we're not behind either. It forces them to play something. Or you said full. Okay. You changed your mind too much. So, it's fine. Is it? Well, the question is, do we want to be... We can be 2 cards down, because we can dry round it, right? So I can just play anything, win the round, dry round, and then we're good.
Shh. Do you hear? They approach.
Although if I dry round it, I mean, they still win without playing a card, but... I mean, I could play an Aromancy to get Heat Wave. That's Sinless, so that's good for the next one. Like... I'm just confused, because Ogres are just unfair, but I guess it's not hard to figure out. Just pass. It just means that they will have 2 more cards than me, because they don't need to play anything. Like, I could have Heat Waved it, but the Heat Wave may be useful later. Okay, so we're going to use Sinless to Waylay, so we don't want this here. Heist is useful for her. Try to kill with Sinless, replay Verna with 1,000 points. Yeah, so we're aiming to get Deadeyes, so that will give us Deadeyes as well, so that's useful. We have 2 elves to play with that. Do we want Trickster? Or this one? Well, we made it worse, but it's fine. Summon a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
Well, I suppose there were worse things for it to play. Timer. So it still has the timer on. Interesting. We're going to play the scenario.
Let him forth, Dwan. You stand no chance.
And yeah, we do have an Aromancy for Heatwave or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else do we have? I mean, if we really wanted to get something out their graveyard, we could use Squirrel. If we don't need Heatwave, we could get a Sapper back. I say back, we haven't had one yet. If we want to be replaying other things with the heist. But for now, we should be playing our control, not control, engine.
Let us sing the song of steel.
And I need to not fill up that row entirely, because that's where the Nociel needs to be at some point. They do have a lot of points, these Ogroids. And is there anything I'd want to attack with a Waylay? I mean, my free Waylay when I play this. Actually, we're gonna play this one first, maybe. And that's gonna fill up this row anyway.
Now we will see who is weak.
Pharaoh, thank you very much for the follow. And let me just read your message in a second when I work out which one of these ones I don't want. It's fine, they all do something bad. That's going to reset itself though, so.
For you to die, Dwan.
And I know, maybe I should have got that guy in the first place. And Simon as well, thank you. I think long round for the Togo deck is bad. Is this Togo? That's Shossen. Who's Togo? Just like Short. Alright, now Short is good if they play Renfrey and Osrul. So the last Ogro deck we saw, I think, had Renfrey and Osrul. Maybe they've got Renfrey and Osrul
Not let this become a second Sidon.
waiting for me. Did I also play this the wrong way around again? I keep doing that, don't I? I guess we play the Bomber now. I don't know who it's going to hit, but that's not a problem.
Look what the werecats dragged in.
Well, maybe it's a problem. We're going to damage... I don't know. You done anything useful? Maybe not. And then we can transform you.
Aaron has shown us the way.
Who else do we want to transform? Maybe no one? No one just now. Or I should have transformed that guy. That's what I should have done. I don't know why he would boost him. Tugo. There you go, Pharaoh. You were correct. Here is Tugo. I'm glad you knew it was a Tugo deck. Are they all just Tugo decks? At the end of your turn, boost the lowest power unit you control by 1. Okay, it's this guy. I mean, I remember I have a Heat Wave with an Aromancy, so I can, if we think that that's annoying, get rid of that, because that's going to be boosting both of these two. But I can wait with that as well. Pew Pew. I was wondering about getting the heist out first. It's going to take up some space, though. How many have we got? 6. And also, we don't want to fill up, so that could fill up the top row. So I think I'd need to play Benociel up here. Maybe a bad move.
Leave none alive.
Oh, again, I should have done those things. He boosts for might. It is actually, but wait for King Cram.
This
Okay.
Clean creatures. Happens.
And I mean, I should have done this before. They have Saba. Oh, Crumb's already been, hasn't he? Crumb. They play Crumb first round. Do I play Heist now because I want to be replaying that? Or do I use Simless so that I can actually have the points down? Oh, I don't know. We'll do that this way. Wasting better points here and there, mate. Yeah, well.
Feign not ignorant. Remember to whom you speak.
Again, there's probably better ways to have done this. Actually, I need to get rid of this because that's getting points. This and this one, please. Did I have enough?
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
It's fine. Because now we can replay. No, we can't. It's fine. I could, and this is the fun part, I could use points. Points are important. But this was the points play. Heist wouldn't give me points. I mean, I could, in some way, play a Neuromancy, Heatwave something, just so that I can replay that. But I don't think it works out, because this is... I'd need to play it immediately, and this is an order. So I just play it straight to Graveyard. Bit of a waste. Heatwave and just stare at him menacingly. But should I use Heatwave afterwards?
Time for you to die, Dwan.
I don't know. Because my fear is, well, he's not going to attack me with anything, but, you know, here comes something with a lot of armor. And now there's a space, but I can't, well, I can use that. It's probably better to use that, because I won't be able to use this. Because this will come with an order. So...
For the daisy of the valley!
I assume that's how you do it. It won't let me play it, will it? I mean, I haven't actually played... Okay, he has a Remfree. And a bit Chrome. He can maybe do something about it, but... He has Remfree. 0 point heist. Well, I know. It doesn't matter if we win. There is still a chance that we don't win. Because he's going to have... What leader is he going to have? Damage all enemy units by 1. Well, that's already enough. 18 points. He needs to find another 16 from somewhere. Oh no, it's not 18, because I have one of those. 7. Play the lowest provision unit from your deck. 15 points in one card. And... just enough. Yeah, you told me. Definitely run me. But... I say definitely run free, I didn't know. We, I guess maybe you're a bit behind Pharaoh, but we still win. A 0 point heist is fine. Now, I'm still trying to work it out. If I had played the heist, we would have been like 18 points from Deadeye's fewer, but we would have been able to replay the Nociel, and that would have done 20 damage. So it was like 2 points different, I think. Close, yeah. Time for some keys and some kicks. What have we got? Transform a card during an online match. Sure. Well, I don't know if we're going to have enough keys. Like, I've got the scrolls and stuff from here. So oh yeah, I was on this tree. What was I aiming for? This and this. And I don't have enough to get both, but I could go this way. Probably makes sense. And then... I mean, if I just want ore, I can get those, and then we're 6 away from getting a premium base set keg. Which will give me some premium stuff. But then I probably want to go that way, because that gives 500 ore. 4 more? Yeah, like I should save up for going this way, I think. It makes more sense in terms of getting ore sooner. Because that only gives 200 ore. But it gives a better keg. Anyway. We'll do some kegs. What is it we want from the kegs? Because, you know, okay, they're offering Crimson Curse and Way of the Witcher, or Cursed Toad. I did this last time I got those of them. I think, like, I could go Squirtle, or I could go Isengrim, so, like, hope that I get the good cards. Or I could just be getting different cards. You know, if I go Ultimate Keg, then I'm getting... What am I getting? Everything. Why don't I split it? I can get 3 of these, or 2 of these and 3 of these. That's 3. What third faction did you choose? Third faction? I haven't... I guess the next faction I'd probably go for would be Northern Realms. Just based on, you know, noobs doing noob things. I think noobs actually would start with monsters or Northern Realms, but I've gone monster to Squirtle. So going back to Northern Realms might be a thing. So I could go those, but let me get 2 of these. And if I get nothing good, then yeah, maybe. Any good cards I just need to create myself anyway. Panther, Trained Hawk, Half-Up Hunter, Druid, Enchantress, we have all of these things. And then with the raresies, the Three-Head Brigade is the only one that we're missing. And we have an epic, but until then, Elven Scout, Druid, Ranger, Miner, Dolblethana, Archer are all things we have. And our epic pick, the Trap. I haven't seen anyone use... Oh, this is a new trap, isn't it? Sticky Situation. I'm assuming we go for that over a dwarf thing. What does it do? When your opponent plays a unit with 4 or less power, flip self at the end of your turn, boost adjacent units by 2. When your opponent passes while this card is face up, lock self. Oh, this happens every turn. At the end of your turn, boost adjacent units by 2. And spraying boost unit in your hand by 6, then lock self. Whenever your opponent passes, decrease the boost values by 1. So those 2 values. It's not a good card. I mean, it looks cool, but anyway, given the choice, it's going to be that card anyway.
Prices for humans of all war.
So we did get something there. I don't know. Let's pray to the Squirtle gods. Go to it.
Yep. Must smash.
Right, so we have all those things. Fair enough. We can have a Forest Whisperer then. What does it do? Poison enemy unit. Or ranged to give vitality. Dwarven Mercenary, Chameleon, Oak Critters, and Watcher of the Valley we all have. And our raresies, we can get the Three-Head Saboteur, which on deploy will boost an allied unit by 1. If you control an artifact, boost it by 3 instead. And the scenario counts as the artifact. But even still, it's probably not that great. I'm not quite sure why it's rare, but fine. Manhattan Garden, Naiad Fledgling, Whisper of Dolblafana, and the Bomber. We have all of these. So we'll just click on that one. Actually, I should have checked. None of them were premium, right? That came up last time, and I messed up. Well, there you go. So I should probably stop getting the Squirtle kegs, is my understanding from that. Where are we? Ranked turn. So let's just keep playing. So your opponent needs to play a 4-point card, then you need 2 units from both of his sides. And then you're getting 4 points per turn until the opponent passes. And if you're playing it in a round 2, it's 2 points per turn. And if it's round 3, it's 0 points per turn. Oh, is it throughout the whole game when you pass? I thought it would just be on the board, but I suppose it doesn't say wherever it is. Okay, what is it we want? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.